25 mind-blowing facts about chess, with pictures. The game of chess is synonymous with mental stamina, strategy, and patience. There are many interesting and entertaining facts about the game of chess that you probably didn't know. The number of potential chess games is vaster than all the estimated atoms in the universe combined. That's about 10 to the power of 80, whereas the number of different chess game possibilities is 10 to the power of 120. The longest game of chess can last about 5,900 moves based on the various movement combinations. This is the maximum number of moves that a game can continue without a player claiming a draw. Blindfolded chess is an impressive skill that most strong players possess. Several grandmasters have achieved impressive results while playing about 50 games simultaneously. The longest chess game in recorded history lasted 269 moves, but ended in a draw. As mentioned above, the longest game theoretically possible is 5,949 moves. This would take forever to complete, as the average game lasts 38 moves and takes anywhere from 10 to 60 minutes to play. Russia dominates the game and has more grandmasters than all other countries. An American man named Frank Marshall was the first ever to defeat a Soviet player in an international chess tournament back in 1924 in New York City. He was the reigning United States champion for about 30 years and went on to defend his title when he defeated Ed Lasker in 1923. He was the first chess master to play more than 100 games simultaneously. True chess players will not say checkmate to an opponent but rather simply extend their hand, shake and say good game. A German doctor by the name of Emanuel Lasker held the title of world chess champion for the longest time, about 27 years from 1894 to 1920. This is the longest reign of an officially recognized chess champion in recorded history. It had alternating light and dark squares, similar to the way it appears on modern game boards today. A computer known as Deep Thought became the first of its kind to beat an international champion at chess in November of 1988 in Long Beach, California. It was known as the tumbling chess clock. Since playing chess was forbidden by the church at the time, the priest hid his board by making it look like two books placed side by side. Bishop Guy of Paris threatened to excommunicate any priest caught playing chess at the time. First-year chess players are called rookies, which is what we call now new recruits to the military, police force, sports teams, etc. The name was derived from the last pawns to move in a chess game known as rooks. The worst performance record by a competitive chess player is currently held by a Scottish-Canadian named Nicholas MacLeod of Quebec, who lost 31 games in the double round robin in New York in 1889. He was also the only player to beat Emanuel Lasker at the height of his chess career in 1892. The only chess master to win the World Championship in all three formats, including knockout, tournament, and match, is a man from India named Vishwanathan Anand. The second book in history to be printed in English was about chess. The first game to ever be played in space was chess in June of 1970. Chess was initially known as the game of kings in India, where it originated, since it was initially played by royalty centuries ago. The game was a common pastime of monarchs and nobles in the 12th century and even named its playing pieces, pawns, after royal or honored positions, including knight, king, queen, and bishop. This can only be achieved by black on the move 2 with the queen and is the fewest number of moves possible from start to finish in a single game. Knight's Tour is a sequence of chess moves involving the knight pawn whereby the piece visits every square on the board only once. In 1985, Garry Kasparov, a writer, political activist and chess player, from the Soviet Union became the youngest world chess champion to date. He is often considered to be the best chess player of all time. In 1951, Alan Turing created the very first computer program for playing chess. The number of different play combinations for the first 4 moves in the game of chess is about 319 billion. There is no game in history that can remotely compare. Chess is a fantastic game of skill and strategy that takes years to perfect. Like Marcel Duchamp, a well-known French painter, sculptor and chess player, once said,